Hey everybody, it is Brian, the home loan and real estate guy. First and foremost, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. And I also want to just take a moment to say thank you to all my family, all my friends, my referral partners, my affiliates, current and past clients. You made 2025 a very successful year for us, and I just wanted to say thank you. I really do appreciate your continued business and support, and I'm just very grateful every time somebody reaches out and asks us for help. So again, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy new year and say thank you. As far as 2026, boy, man, we are starting the new year off with a bang. And today I am walking one of Canyon Lake's most historic 4-story waterfront properties. And we're bringing this puppy to market in mid to late February. We actually have our whole team here right now looking into the property. We're doing footage, we're doing all of our inspections. We have stagers coming in. We got our whole team here. Everybody's here just working to get this beautiful waterfront property to market, and I am very excited again for the opportunity to help another customer of ours. And yeah, this is going to be a beautiful one. I mean, just check out this property, right? Can't show you too much yet. It's not on the market, but I mean, look at this view, right? Woo! It's going to be a great one. Tomorrow, we are off to Menifee, back in Menifee. We got another listing appointment tomorrow in Menifee. And then on, Thursday, we have a listing appointment in Banning. So the home loan and real estate guy team, we're all over the place, from Menifee to Temecula to Cresta to San Diego to Anaheim to Banning. You know, if you're looking to buy, sell, or finance real estate anywhere in Southern California, I want you to know that we are here to help. And yeah, so we're here if you need us. Now, I wanted to take a moment and just kind of talk about the market, give everybody a market update and what to kind of expect in 2026, which we feel is going to be a really great year in the real estate market. So here's why. I'm just going to kind of walk around this property too. It's huge, and I'm digging all parts of it. I can't wait to bring this beautiful house to market. I'm just really stoked that we got the opportunity to list this freaking mansion. So anyways, here goes. Let's just talk about mortgage rates, okay? So right now, conventional mortgage rates are around 5.75%. So 30-year fixed, 5.75%. FHAs and VAs are right around 5.3%. And we're getting word that mortgage rates are going to continue to move lower throughout the year. And even though it's still a buyer's market, and it's expected to be a buyer's market for the first and possibly the second quarter, after the second quarter, we're probably going to see the market start to shift more towards a seller's market. And the reason being is as mortgage rates move lower, home affordability increases. And, you know, we started to see a little bit of more inquiries and uptick in applications, and not just for home buying, but I'm talking about refis and equity lines of credit. Starting in mid-December, we started to get, like I said, more inquiries on our website, a lot more phone calls, a lot more text messages. They've kind of been sitting, right, waiting to see what's going to happen with the economy. We're 1 year into the new administration. Things seem to be humming along, and people are feeling a lot more comfortable now. And now that they're feeling comfortable, they're kind of, you know, saying, hey, this is a good time to go out and make a purchase, possibly sell, and make that move. So over the last 2 to 3 weeks, big uptick in inquiries. Again, phone calls, emails, text messages, website views, and traffic, all wanting to know what is happening with real estate, where the market is headed in terms of interest rates and home values. And then the application ratio is starting to increase too. So that conversion rate, right? People give us a call. They want to know what's going on. We give them the information, the news about what's to come. And then they go out and they fill out the application, and then we go from there. So we're starting to see that uptick, and this is really good. One thing I do have to caution, and I've been saying this for months and months and months. This right now, currently is a buyer's market, but that's currently. This is not going to last for too long, because historically, when interest rates enter into the 5% range for FHA, VA, and conventional, that's when we see that uptick in applications, and that's when we see a big uptick in home buying and selling activity. And right now, again, currently, conventional rates are 5.75%, FHA and VA are in the low fives, they're at 5.3, and they're projected to move lower. So let's talk about how low they're potentially going to go. So it is projected that by the end of 2026, that conventional interest rates are going to be anywhere from 5 to 5.25%. So that is 0.5 to 0.75% lower than where we are right now. What do you think that's going to do to the market, right? FHA and VA is expected to be in the high 4% range, okay? So you get interest rates that low, that is going to really pump up home buyer affordability. So what is currently a buyer's market, we're expecting to last in this buyer's market where there's, some excess inventory for the first and possibly the second quarter of 2026. But again, as mortgage rates push lower, those home buyer applications are going to increase, okay? It's going to happen. It always happens, okay? Even though the economy is lagging and we've seen a slight tick in the unemployment rate, there's still a ton of people out there who need to purchase a home, right? Because the population continues to grow and there's not enough housing for the increase in population that we see. So even with a lagging economy or, a weakening labor market, not a lagging economy, but a weakening labor market that we've seen recently over the last couple of months, these interest rates are going to really give a boost to the housing market. On top of that, we've already had 3 federal rate cuts. There's potential that we might get another rate cut at the end of January. We'll really have to see how the BLS jobs report goes this Friday. But the current Fed chair, Jerome Powell, he gets booted out. His term ends in May of 2026. And guess who gets to replace the Fed chair? You got it, the Trump administration. And who do you think he's going to pick? He's going to pick somebody who's going to suppress interest rates and push the Fed fund rate lower. And though mortgage rates are not tied to the Fed fund rate, the two move in sync with one another. So this is why it is projected that the real estate market is going to see a boost in activity and in home prices towards the second half of the year. So this is super important for buyers. Right now, there's a lot of inventory on the market. There's a lot of sellers that are giving concessions, willing to will and deal, lower their price. So if you are a home buyer, a potential home buyer, or you want to sell and you want to make a move, this is the time to do it. Do not wait, okay? If it were me, I would be doing this within the first quarter. I wouldn't even wait to the second quarter. Take the low rate the current market already has to offer. Go get your house at a super low price. Get a bunch of seller concessions, seller paid closing costs. And then as mortgage rates move lower, you can always refinance that. Lower your rate and lower your payment. But if you wait, I'm telling you this, we've seen this time and time again. We're going on our 22nd year in the real estate business, okay? So we've been in this business for 22 years. Been through a couple up cycles, a couple of down cycles. I've seen this happen. People who wait until the end when interest rates are very low and there's a flood of buyers, home prices shoot up, and then they're kicking themselves in the ass. So don't do that, okay? You want to get out and you want to buy within the first or second quarter before the market starts to shift. This is super important. Now for home sellers, okay? You know that the market has softened over the last 18 months and home prices have come down. What you don't want to do is wait until values go through the roof, because though you might get more for your house, guess what? You're going to pay more for your house too. And when you pay more for your house, your property taxes are higher, your homeowner's insurance is higher. So don't do that. Take your equity gains from the last 4 years, since the market has been inflated since 2021. Take those equity gains, sell your house, go buy in a buyer's market, and then ride the refi wave like everybody else. As mortgage rates move lower, you can refinance that rate and lower the payment. It's all about getting the home for as cheap as possible, right? Because again, the cheaper the house, the cheaper the property taxes, the cheaper the homeowner's insurance. So this is why I'm pressing this. And this is actually why we have a whole lot of listings. Again, we're at this freaking mansion today, and we got a listing tomorrow, and we got another listing the day after that. Is because people are starting to grasp and understand that, this is a buyer's market and there's a lot of deals out there. And again, even if you're a seller, take your gains, right? Don't wait and try to get as much for your property, because you're going to overpay for that property that you're buying in more ways than one: property tax, insurance, and price. So this is the time. If you're looking to make a move, if you're looking to buy, you're a first-time home buyer, do it within the first quarter, second quarter at the latest. Otherwise, the market's going to shift and it's going to start to tilt a little bit more to a seller's market. Because remember, and I've said this over and over, and I apologize if I constantly repeat myself, but I'm just trying to bang this into everybody's head, that the lower mortgage rates go, the higher home affordability goes. It drives more people into the market, and any buildup of inventory that we have seen gets absorbed. And once that inventory gets absorbed and it starts to dwindle, prices start to go up, and then it becomes very competitive. Then you're not getting seller paid closing costs, and then you're overpaying, and then you're in bidding wars. So selling in a top of the market is not ideal either. So I just kind of wanted to share all this information with you. Man, I could just keep rambling about this, but I really just kind of wanted to get this message out for the new year and let everybody know that mortgage rates are moving lower, and this is a really good time to buy and sell. And we're always here to help. So yeah, this is something I wanted to share and kind of get out there. And please let everybody know who's watching this. Feel free to share my video, and let everybody know who's watching this. If you come across anybody who's looking to buy or sell, share this with them so they're informed and they can make an educated decision. So yeah, other than that, again, I'm going to just go back to the start. Super grateful. Just super grateful for my family and my friends and my affiliates and my current and past clients. You've done well by me, and I'm just, I appreciate every time somebody just calls me just for a question or reaches out. Putting your trust in me means the world to me and my wife, and I just thank you. So thank you for the referral business, and thank you for trusting me with your purchases, your sales, your financing needs. And I want to end this with giving a shout out to my wife, because this listing right here, it's not actually going to be in my name. It's going to be in her name. My wife has just been kicking ass, man. The last 18 months, she has taken our business to the next level. She just closed a $4 million purchase in La Cresta. This sucker right here is going to be, in the 3+ range. So she's doing really good. She's out there pounding the pavement. She's working with a lot of home builders. She has got some insane deals through new home builders. We closed a home build. It was like 4 or 5 months ago. And she got the washer, the dryer, refrigerator, blinds, and they were giving away $7,500 in seller paid closing cost, or builder paid closing cost. And she actually got that bumped up to like 10 grand. So not only did she get an additional 2,500 bucks, but she got blinds in the house, the washer, the dryer, and the fridge. She's a really good negotiator, and it's just neat because, you know, it's just cool to work with your wife. You know, she's my partner, my wife, my best friend, and I just wanted to give her a shout out that, Christina, you're doing a hell of a job by your clients, and you've really taken our business to the next level, and I'm just, it's neat. So keep up the good work. I'm really proud of you. And anybody, if you ever have questions, questions about buying, selling, financing, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are always available and here to help. Take care, everybody, and have a great 2026.